This is an Insane Cast production. You're listening to Thanks for Watching the All Movies Podcast. With your cast, Beth, DJ, Jimmy. And now, thanks for watching.
Welcome to Take 2 of episode 57 of Thanks for Watching.
Except that you just told him.
I did just tell him, didn't I? Whoopsies. But hey, you know what? We're recording on April Fool's Day. What else could be happening to us on the Fool's Day, right?
So many things.
Right? So it was like earlier it was like Jimmy's going to be on the show, April Fools. Oh my goodness. But instead, here I am. This is DJ coming to you from San Diego. And then way up north in Rainy Town.
It's Beth.
Yay. Getting rained on. And then still in sunny San Diego, not south of.
Just Joe.
Hey, Just Joe.
Thanks for having me back.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome back. We're glad to have you back because you're like our number one tech guru guy.
Hey,
he's very helpful.
It's either that
he knows what he's doing.
He does. I just know other things, but this is one thing that I have trouble with, which is why we have all these fancy mics and rather than like using our computers for stuff that they're supposed to be able to do.
yeah, you guys are definitely doing like a Rube Goldberg to make something work that you don't need it for. So.
And
well,
see,
you know, you
I
do
really,
what you gotta do.
I like Whoopi Goldberg. So.
Oh
wait, wrong.
Yes.
What did I do?
Goldberg the goalie from Mighty Ducks.
Oh, from the Mighty Ducks. Good call.
Yes, yeah, very much so. So hey, our rundown today. We're gonna talk about Dumbo. Yay! Hotel Mumbai.
Ooh.
Beach Bum.
Oh, you saw
Yes.
the abs, huh?
Yes. And then box office numbers, some streaming, our challenge, next week's openings, future films, and new discussion question.
Okay.
And I didn't tell anybody what the discussion question is going to be, but
Yeah, so we're going into this blind.
you're going into it blind, but it's going to be great. There we go. But first, some entertainment news. And this is probably the wrong forum to say this in because I'll put on a little ad later, but I'm looking for a host to do a sign version of this show.
Oh.
Yeah. So if there's but see, I'm not deaf. And so I know there's no deaf person listening to the show right now. Because that would just be...
think about what you just said.
I know, but that would be just whoever is interpreting our show. I'm so sorry for that. And if you're listening to the show or watching the show on YouTube and you're using those fancy YouTube auto captions...
that are always wrong?
Oh my gosh, it's terrible.
100% accuracy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right?
Lies, fresh-baked lies, just
I
Joe.
apologize for that too, because captioning these shows are really take forever.
But you're better than the auto captions. I mean, at least you know what words we're saying. You just spell them incorrectly.
Right. Well, there's that. But and here's the other fancy thing. I make it so other people can caption it. So I always put, allow other people to caption this stuff. But I don't think anybody actually captions it. And I even said, hey, Penny, when you're not doing anything, if you want to just start captioning shows, that would be great.
She used to do it.
She used to, but then it would take like a week and a half before a show would get back on YouTube. And I was like, that's too long. But let the audio... So what we do is we can let the... YouTube take care of the audio or the captioning and then adjust the captioning based on what YouTube thought it was.
There you go.
Which
That's
is
a smarter move.
A lot easier. Let that stuff take care of business before. So, but anyway, so if you know of a deaf person that wants to discuss movies, that likes to go to movies and and wants to do a little YouTube thing with thanks for watching, I'd love to chat with them. Send them my email address. Shout out at tfwmovies.com. And
Okay.
it'll get to me. So, all right. And so that's all the news I really have. Just Joe, you have something that you do like a podcast, but so much better.
Oh yeah. So I live stream on Twitch. I play
Nice.
video games 3 nights a week. You can find me at www.twitch.tv/apostle_OFC. We usually start at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard, and we'll go till 10:30, 11 sometimes. And actually tomorrow, I just got involved with one of the companies that develops one of the games I stream. They are doing a fundraiser for for Autism Canada. So I'm going to be doing a charity stream tomorrow, playing it MechWarrior Online, and any donations that I get during the stream tomorrow will go directly to Autism Canada. So
Nice.
That's super cool, Joe.
That is cool. Hey, maybe you should go live stream on our channel and say something about that tomorrow before your show, so that way
Okay.
we can get people up on there.
okay,
That'd be
figure
cool.
that out.
Because I'm not sure if this show will be up and running by the time that happens.
Okay.
So get our listeners to listen that way.
Well, I think it'll be running all week.
Oh, rock on. Okay.
They told me I could stream any day this week, but tomorrow specifically, I think is the day that that PGI, that's the developer, that they're actually running a fundraiser for Autism Awareness Day.
Oh, rock on. Okay, well, we will do a live stream of
But I'll set it
sorts
up
for that.
so all my donations, any donations I get this week, will go directly to that.
Okay.
fundraiser.
Okay. Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. And when we have your channel on our website, tfwmovies.com.
You mean it's not there already?
Oh, no, it is there. It should be there. It better be there.
Man.
No, I was just saying we have it up there.
Okay, I got you.
And so I don't know if there's another website you need people to see or follow.
I don't know yet, but
Okay.
it'll just be set up through my donations page, and I'll be able to set the end point. So any donations that do come through will go to that charity.
Rock on.
Excellent.
All right.
So yeah.
Yeah. So
Hero
any-
of the day, Joe. Hero of the day.
there you go. If you're listening to the show, get on over there. Go to our website, click on his website, and then, or listen to type in what he just said. What did you just say?
It's www.twitch.tv/apostle_OFC.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yay. And in other news, you kind of went on vacation, didn't you?
We did a little kind of a staycation because we stayed sort of local.
Okay.
Crackhead Blue and I attended WonderCon 2019 in Anaheim.
Woo!
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Blue took a lot of pictures, great cosplay.
Yes.
She attended a She-Ra panel.
Ooh!
To the
cool.
YouTube or the Netflix streaming show.
Blue, we're gonna have to
Um,
talk about that later.
We attended the Dragon Prince panel, and I think I spoke a little bit about the Dragon Prince last time I was on the show.
Yes, you did.
Nice. I just put that on my Netflix list.
It's really good. I mean, if you liked Avatar: The Last Airbender, you're gonna love Dragon Prince.
Sweet.
What else did we caught a lot of just cool stuff. There's a lot of cool little gadgets and toys to buy, and I caught up on my Walking Dead comic collection. So
Ooh.
the show has finally reached the point in my comic collection that I had stopped buying. So now I'm gonna
Oh.
read it. I'm gonna read ahead to stay ahead of the show and see what's different. And speaking of,
So many
I don't know if
things.
anybody's watching that show, but geez,
Right?
it was good this season. But yeah, we had a really good time. I really enjoy WonderCon. We used to do Comic-Con every year, but it's just gotten so crazy and
So busy.
difficult to get in, and WonderCon was actually pretty crowded this year, so I can tell that those of us
That's
that
next.
can't get in, they can't get into Comic-Con, they're going to overflow into WonderCon. But it was good. It was still a good time. Did a lot of walking. I'm still kind of sore.
Oh,
But it was fun. It was fun.
Cool.
excellent.
Yeah. What movie related cosplays did you see?
Movie related. Lots of Avengers. Lots of Captain Marvel.
I'm sure.
Lots of I think Marvel and Star Wars are always going to be the biggest ones.
Yeah.
There's always, a lot of anime cosplay from animes that I'm not familiar with, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what they were, but
Right.
then you do recognize some of them. There was a lot of I saw a bit of Resident Evil cosplays
Oh,
because
okay.
I think the new game that came out this couple months ago or earlier this year, a lot of people are stoked on Resident Evil 2, so there was a lot of that I saw.
Nice.
But a lot of I think Star Wars is king, right?
Yeah.
Marvel and
Right?
Star Wars are king.
And we're getting close to Star Wars Celebration.
Yes.
Coming close. Yeah.
We're going to get the title in the teaser.
Right? Come on,
happen.
you. Oh my gosh.
So
and Beth, you're in charge of the Instagram when that comes out because I'm like,
Oh,
I know you're
friend.
going to know first.
Oh, friend. It's going to happen.
All right. I hope so. That'll be cool. Oh, but yeah, that's cool. I'm glad you did that. So Penny and I do D23 when that comes around, and so
Oh, man, I have so much jealousy.
that's
Everybody's going
coming.
and doing fun things, and I'm like, I need a teenage boy to be in my show.
Aw.
Because there are never enough guys. It's just the plight of the theater.
Yeah, no, I think when I was at that theater, we had the same issue. Not enough
Yeah,
guys.
it's not even just our theater. It's like all theater.
Yeah,
Because guys are like, football, other stuff,
right. Basketball.
things that aren't theater.
Right. And now they're like baseball. Look how many people play that, like on one team, for crying out loud.
I know.
There goes all your theater people right there.
Yeah. Tricky.
But by the way, that was a neat Instagram,
Oh,
post that
killing me,
you had
Smalls.
right there. So, cool. All right. Well, thank you for sharing, Joe. Just
No
Joe.
problem.
Sweet. Funny how you're. When last time we talked about how Crackhead Blues name was created,
Yeah.
and it's just funny to think about now how Just Joe was created.
Yeah, because you guys were trying to come up with a nickname for me, and I was like, no, just Joe's
because
fine.
DJ does that.
Right.
He has to nickname everybody.
And I was saying, no, just Joe is fine. And then,
Right.
as in just Joe alone.
It's
If
Joe.
into-
My name is Joe.
Right.
Nope, we
It's
can't
great,
do
though.
that here, Joe. That's not how it works.
Sorry.
I've embraced it. I am just Joe.
Yeah, and
Well, you're the best Just Joe that we know.
Awesome.
you really are.
Thank you guys.
And you're not just Joe. Trust me, you're just Joe.
Super Joe.
Totally
Just Joe.
different.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
right.
Goodness.
I know.
I'm gonna scare him away.
I know.
I'm good, I'm
Whoa.
good, I'm good.
Whoa. Okay. So if you want to contact us about any of these fancy things that we talk about, I shouted out our email earlier, but it's shoutout@tfwmovies.com. But you could find most of our contact information on our website.
Our website.
Yeah. www.tfwmovies.com. But just for fun, I'm going to throw out our phone number because I forgot to do that last time, and I just felt like there was a piece of my heart missing.
You felt naked.
Yeah, and so 512 podcast is our phone number. You can text or leave a voicemail message or what have you. Also, if you don't know the letters versus numbers thing, we could tell you right now.
Okay, go ahead.
It won't be a secret, I promise. 512-763-2278. Yeah.
Good
What do you
job.
think? Thank you.
It's almost
Thank
like you practiced it.
I did, or I had it written down right in front of me.
It's almost like either of those scenarios occurred.
That's true. That's true. Oh my gosh. So right now, I also want to thank everybody who's in our patreon.com/TFW movies subscriber page. Patreon. Yes. So Crackhead Blue, thank you.
Thank you, Doug.
And I also want to thank Abby because
Thank you, Abby.
she's still there. She's nonstop. So I really appreciate your guys' your help. And we're slowly but surely upgrading stuff. So you'll see. Trust me. You're going to see.
Oh.
I know. Just ask Penny every time I say, hey, I need to get this. Roll eyes.
Yeah.
I need this. Roll eyes.
They just like roll out of her head and across the floor.
Right. Yep. That's what happens. It happens a lot, just so you know. But anyway, I really do want to thank you guys for being Patreon subscribers. I really, really appreciate that.
You guys are the best.
That's right. And trust me, Just Joe, you count as that because you give us so much tech help.
Hey,
Yeah, you're
I do
super
what I can.
cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. No,
So-
you guys,
appreciate it.
It's, no worries. Don't worry about it. No thanks necessary.
Trust me,
Aw.
thanks are necessary.
Yeah, thanks aren't necessary. Otherwise, we'd be like talking to a hole in the wall.
That's
or we'd
right.
be like doing a podcast somehow with like the tin can string phone.
No, but
Yeah.
you guys were doing fine before I jumped in.
Yeah, but this is better now.
It's better now, much better
Okay.
now. Yes, at least by 100, and we're working on 1,000 soon.
Sounds good.
Yes, sweet. So, let's get into our what our listeners like to watch. Some of their favorite theater films.
Oh yeah.
Dun dun dun. And there's a lot. There are a lot of great ones. And I thought I had a great list until Crackhead Blue sent her list.
Oh, you know it's gonna be epic.
Yes. So let us
That girl
start
knows
off
movies.
with her, shall we?
Let's.
Okay. And I'm gonna say these wrong. I'm not really,
Uh-oh.
but Amadeus.
Oh, you said it right.
Yay!
You nailed it.
Sometimes I do that. Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Peter Pan,
Aw,
the
yeah.
Disney one. West Side Story. Oh, that was a good one. Romeo and Juliet, circa 96.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So the Leo one, right?
And why
I
this
believe so,
wasn't
yeah.
on mine, I don't understand. But the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh man. Yeah.
Right?
Why
Yes.
wasn't that on your list?
I don't know. I don't understand. And then there's the circa 1982 Annie.
Oh yeah. For real.
Yeah. Like, I still sing some of their songs. I don't
Yeah,
understand why I don't.
I kind of like am Miss Hannigan.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Probably
So,
shouldn't admit to that.
well, it's okay.
Eh,
For now.
Whatever.
Yes.
For now. Oh.
For now. We don't know what'll happen in the future. Okay, so thank you, Crackhead Blue. Oh, did I wait? I missed one. I did miss one, and those were in her honorable mentions. I don't know why I skipped over Little Shop of Horrors, 1986. I mean, really, how did I miss that one too?
Yeah,
that
how
should have
did
been
you
on
miss that one.
that should have been
Little
on my
Shop.
list as well. I don't even know why
That
it
is
wasn't.
on my list, definitely.
Oh, cool. Like Rick Moranis. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
He's awesome. Like I wish he would. I think he's going to start making a comeback, but I wish he'd done it sooner. His kids are all grown up, right?
Yeah, but
Come on. They don't need you anymore.
Oh,
The rest of the world needs you.
I don't think any parent wants to
Wow.
hear that ever.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I know.
They don't need you anymore.
that's
No.
fine, Ricky. You don't need to be a dad anymore. Come
Well-
back. Let's make another Ghostbusters.
Bingo. See, this is
I mean,
what
we
I'm
should
talking
anyway,
about.
which we are.
Yeah,
Hooray!
right.
But
But see,
Like-
they need you from afar now. You know, they've been weaned off. They're like in
Oh.
college now or something, right?
I'm assuming.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not 100% aware of his children's ages.
I'm not a Rick Moranis historian, so
Yeah, me neither.
Oh,
but
I'll
I
have
should.
to tell you this story later. It is
Okay.
sad.
Oh, it is. Just Joe. Hey, do you have any of these films that you'd like to?
I have three. I
Three.
don't have an extensive list like I usually do.
That's a good list, though. It's
That
good
is a
list.
good list.
So
We
I'm gonna
try
go
to
Bird-
narrow it down to one, but we can't.
Oh yeah, I got 3. I usually try for 5, but I could only really think of 3.
Okay.
So Birdman,
Oh,
Yep.
Birdman.
Good
because
one.
I really, really enjoyed that movie. I like Michael Keaton a ton. So
Why is that
helps.
not on my
Yeah.
list? Ugh.
Roxanne,
Nice, nice.
because Cyrano de Bergerac, and and then Fiddler on the Roof. I hadn't seen it until Blue actually sat me down and watched it, because she used to watch it with her dad every year, I think, if I have
Aw.
that right. I think around Christmas time they'd watch it. So I had never seen it, and I'm not really one for musicals because my mom forced me to watch Oklahoma at a very young age.
Oh,
And
see,
I
that's
just-
why I can't watch
I
the
didn't
West
get
Side
into
Story
it.
anymore.
And I've kind of always had an aversion to musicals, but I really enjoyed Fiddler on the Roof, actually.
Well, that's lovely.
So that's my 3.
There it is.
Good
There's your
list.
3. Thank you, Just Joe. Great list. That's a great list. Then we have Lucas from the 29 Toes podcast.
Ooh.
And this one was, I think it was 1988. I think, I can't remember now. Were the World Mine?
Oh.
Yeah, that has some theatrical stuff. It's I think it was about a guy who had some issues and took care of that through theater, and like solved his theater solves everybody's problems, right? Or creates problems for Beth.
There is that.
There
Stress
is-
problems, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Don't direct a show. Yeah. But hey, I have another show in mind that I'm writing that I think that
Episode 3?
you could direct.
I know. But let's move on with more lists, because that's
Okay.
what people actually want to hear.
That's right, more lists.
Yeah, quit pitching shows, DJ.
I know, I can't help
Seriously. Especially, I'm like, nah. Krabby Patties.
it. Crabber patties. All right. Okay, Teacher J.M. Strauss. Whoa. By the look of this list, I would say he really likes musicals. Yep.
Okay.
So here's the
Can't
first
wait.
one. Hairspray.
Nice.
Yes. Sweeney Todd. Mm-hmm. Les Miserables. I can't even say that.
Ah, yes. Les
That was-
Miserables.
There we
That
go.
was pretty not close at all.
It was
so.
pretty
Yeah,
horrible,
I mean-
yeah. I know. I
Johnny
like
Versace.
Sweeney Todd, by the way. That was a really good one. I don't know why
That's a
that's
good
not on
one.
my list either.
Also easy to say.
Harvey. So
Oh,
easy
Harvey.
to say. Peter Pan, the animated.
Yep.
Sound of Music.
I heard
Yep.
the Sound of Music.
Into the Woods. Little Shop of Horrors, Little Shop. Chicago.
Good.
I really like that one. And Dreamgirls.
Ah.
Yes. And so, and what else? There's another musical that I like. It's not on his list, but it just his list made me think of another group of like just musicals and stuff. But it's the blanking on the name of it, but I love
What's
all-
it about? Who's
It's
in it?
it's like an AIDS. Everybody has AIDS.
Rent?
That's it. Rent.
Holy crap,
Thank you.
dude.
Well, I can't. I mean, I love it. Has some great songs. Just you just sing along with. It's very
You know,
sad
it's that
and
one where everyone
depressing.
has AIDS.
Well, you know,
I mean, you're not wrong. That is
I'm
not an
not
inaccurate assessment.
thank you. I mean, how else am I supposed to describe it? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. And you know what made me think of that is that silly
Team America.
Team America that made me think of that. So, and I'm like, it's Team America is blocking my creativity and my thought process.
Lies. Team America helps everyone's creativity and thought process.
You're probably
Nailed
right. Which is
Besides, that's the only reason you keep me around, is so you can be like, hey, what's that movie with the thing in it? And I'll be like, Twister. And you're all, that's the one.
That's the one. You always guess my movies. I love it. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, hey, those are our fans. That's what they like. And you know, I don't know why, but I meant to put Joe into our cast because you're a cast member right now.
Currently, yeah.
That's okay.
But that's okay. Yeah, my brain just went kaplooey.
Well,
That's
it
the
is
way it
Monday.
goes. Yeah. So, hey, let's talk about our cast ones, shall we? Are you ready? All right. And one of them I think might be, I don't know. It might not be.
Uh-oh.
We'll see. You'll have to. But here's one. Noises Off. This one's a definite.
Oh,
because,
that totally counts. And
Yes.
it's on my list, too.
Oh, good. Yay. And then this one I'm not sure if it counts, but I think it should. Burlesque.
I mean,
with
they're
with,
in a theater.
they're in a theater. It's on a
It
stage.
happens to be like a, yeah, that counts.
You know, so I think that counts, but I really like that one.
It's a good one.
Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't kill me, but High School Musical.
Why would I
'Cause-
kill you for that?
I don't know. Some people might,
You're so defensive.
but I really like that one. And then Moulin Rouge,
Definitely.
definitely. Hook.
Ah.
Yes. Which also goes into there was another one with him, which I
Robin
know.
Williams?
Yeah, Robin Williams. I know, and it's the one Jimmy's his favorite.
Oh, Dead Poet Society.
Dead Poets Society. I know he was going to say that one. So unfortunately, he's not here, but I wanted to make sure he had that honorable mention. And then
out to Jimmy.
Shakespeare in Love. We said it last week, but I really liked
Yep.
Shakespeare in Love. And that's
Pour it
all.
out for Jimmy.
Yes, exactly.
That's right.
So Jimmy, what's your? Oh, never mind.
Too soon.
Too soon. Yes, I'm sorry. So Beth, what have you got for us? Because that was my list.
I mean, pretty much all of those.
I love that. All of those.
Well, I mean, if you actually listen to the show, anytime someone says something, I'm like, yeah, that one. So clearly that
Right.
counts. But The Music Man is really, really high up on my list.
Oh yes.
The glorious Robert Preston. Also, I'm gonna throw The Producers, the musical
Oh,
one in there.
yes.
Oh, you know, both of them. I'll throw them both in there. I really enjoy them both.
Okay.
And then, I really like there. I had another one on the top of my head, and it just walked away. That's fine.
They do that.
You don't need to be there, you big jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't remember. Anyway,
I'm
I'll
sure
come
it'll
up with it
pop
and be
up.
like, ooh,
Yeah.
like we always do.
Like we do. All right. Just Joe, did you want to add any more, or you're still on those
No,
three? You're good.
Those are the three. Yeah, I'm good with those.
Okay. Sweet.
Nothing's coming to mind. So
All right. So hey, if you're looking for a good theater movie, take on that list
So
'cause
many.
we've got a lot of fun ones that we all like. So
Yeah.
anyway, all right.
Victor Victoria.
Oh yeah, you've said that one before.
Yeah, it's a good one. People
Yeah,
should view it.
they should. So, all right. I wonder if we should start putting our lists online.
Oh,
do
that
you
would be
think?
smart so that people could be like, what was that thing that DJ said? Oh, yeah, Rent.
That's a good idea. Okay, maybe we'll start
what's the
sticking
thing
it
where
on.
everyone had AIDS?
Oh,
Oh,
it was Rent, yeah. You know that one with the song with all the numbers in it?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
The one
Oh
with
yeah.
the candle song, you know.
The candle song, right? Ouch, that
And
burns.
there's like a cow somewhere there.
Oh, I
Oh,
love that
Gypsy.
one. I
another
love
one.
that one. Which one?
Gypsy.
Gypsy. That's right.
Moo,
Cool.
moo. Awesome.
All right, let's move on. I'm sure there'll be more as we go along, but stuff we're putting in our eyes.
Put it in there.
Yep, put it in there. So first up, Hotel Mumbai.
Okay.
This is not a classic love story by any means.
Wow.
No. This is about a 2008 terror attack on the Taj Mahal, Mumbai.
Whoops.
And if you don't remember this, it's probably because all of us American news stations didn't tell us a lot about it. So, but can I just say, the entire film was completely intense. I mean, you could tell they used some real footage in some of it, and the actors were just, you could tell they were scared. And there's this one couple that these terrorists bomb, or not bomb, but like shoot up a train station and a, what is it called? What is it? So the train station and some restaurant, and then they go to the hotel. When they get to the restaurant, this couple like survives it, and they run, and they're like, we have got to go to the hotel. So they ran to Taj Mahal, and little did they know the bad guys were right next to them, and they ended up going there to the hotel. The bad guys, of course.
So they survived one attack only to run to another attack, is what you're saying.
Exactly. And
Got it.
let me tell you, I was just like, it was intense. I had to cover my mouth a few times because I was like, I don't want to make a noise. It was just so crazy. And you just felt for all those people. And you know what it didn't help is that when I was doing, I can't remember if it was the beginning of my master's degree or the end of my bachelor's degree, but I did a report about this very same thing. Yes. And so really what my report was about how the people that ran the place, all of the workers or what have you, they stayed to help every single person out of that hotel. They did everything they could to make sure the guests' experience was 100%, even though at that point it wasn't. But they didn't leave. They kept helping them. They could have. They had plenty of chances to get out of there, but they didn't.
Heroes.
They
Nice.
were total heroes. And so some of the guests were also heroes during the whole thing, and it was a really great film. I loved how they did that, and just if you're gonna go, plan on I don't know, don't drink any water.
I was gonna say pee beforehand.
You pee beforehand. I'd made the mistake of drinking 2 tall glasses of water with dinner and then went, and that sucked because, yeah, I anyway. But it's a good thing I already had read the story behind it, so I could go to the bathroom. It's all about the bathroom. But this film, 10 out of 10, I'm giving it.
Another 10.
I know.
He loves them.
This one, I was so into the film though. That's the thing. I wasn't sure when I was getting ready to get up and go to the bathroom. I wasn't sure if I wanted to leave. What's out there?
Yeah.
Go out that door. Don't go out that door. What are you, crazy? So yeah, it was. Oh man. I found myself signing to the screen or the actors saying, don't do that. Stop it. You're dumb.
Don't run up the stairs.
Right? Don't go up. That's where everybody is.
Terrible choice.
So, intense. If you want some like amazing emotion, go see this film because it's there. There are subtitles, by the way. It is in Mumbai, but there's English too because there are some Americans that are in the film, so there's a really good mix of people in there.
Nice.
So and multiple languages, so check it out. It really is good.
Cool.
But like I said, it's crazy intense and
Like a fire at the circus.
I never felt like I wanted to cry because these people's lives were at stake and some of them didn't survive. But
Spoiler.
Yeah.
I'm
right.
just kidding. I'm kidding.
Spoiler.
It's totally implied, but
I love it.
Totally...
but yes, you're definitely a spoiler. But the thing was I never felt like I wanted to cry for them. I still felt like I wanted to help them out. I wanted to get them out of that situation. That was it, So, but and in the end, I guess you could probably let a tear out. I'm not sure, but you'll have to see. You'll have to watch it. Just go see it. Put it in your eyes, people. Put it in there. So it's really good.
Just real quick before we move on to the next item, in the chat, Blue has said that she really loves how you say that everything is a classic love story.
Oh.
She's a huge
This
fan
time
of it.
it wasn't a classic love story.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I just felt like I couldn't give it that. I mean, it was just really intense. It really is intense. But yeah. Thank you, Blue. I'm glad you liked that. I don't know why I started doing that, but it just happened.
I also really enjoy it. It makes me laugh every time.
It's really funny. It's funny every time.
Yeah.
Cool.
It doesn't get old.
Yay. Oh my goodness. But anyway, let's move on now. Is it okay?
Yeah, sure. Well, she says that's the thing. It's not about love, but you'll still say it's a classic love story.
Right.
Right.
No, I was saying, but this week he actually said this one's not. He actually said
Right.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
So that
No.
was he kind of deviated from his own script.
Just a wee bit.
Switched it up on us. He's trying
Yeah.
to make sure that we're paying attention.
Ah.
DJ M Night Shyamalan over here twisting it up.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Twist.
But hey, let's talk about Beach Bum, shall we?
Okay.
Y'all ready for this?
I'm ready for the recounting of the abs.
Yes, this is your classic love story about a guy and his drugs, alcohol, and sex.
Oh, that
Well,
story. I've seen
yes,
it a thousand
times. Oh yes, it's on top of his need to spend money that he really doesn't need, and so this guy. Tell you a little bit more. Okay, the guy, his name's. You're gonna love this. Moondog.
Oh, of course.
Yes. So he a long time ago wrote this book of poetry, and so he's famous. Everybody like knows his stuff, and then he's now in this scene or in this movie now trying to write his second poetry book.
Oh, it's hard to follow up.
Yeah. So in the meantime, his very rich wife makes it so he has to finish his second book and publish it before he gets this like huge sum of money.
Oh.
Yes. So overall, this whole film was like a poetry or was like a poem. So there's like all this metaphor going on, and what this means doesn't mean what it really means.
It's a thinker.
So if you like movies that seem shallow but really have a deep meaning, you'll love this one. So,
Okay.
because it really did seem pretty shallow. So, okay, you have, but an all-star cast. Okay, Snoop Dogg, Martin Lawrence, Zac Efron, Jonah Hill, Jimmy Buffett. Why do I just name off only the guys? Here's the deal. Overall, this whole film feels from start to finish like penis envy. So,
Oh.
yeah, I mean, there really is. And even his poetry, like he starts off explaining his poetry about looking at his penis, and he ends with the very same poem. So, it's really crazy. I don't know how to. I don't know how to say it other than he's a beach bum who wants to stay a beach bum. It's kind of like those homeless guys that would prefer to just be homeless. You know what I mean? Like they don't want help. They don't want to go out and do. They don't want the money. They like the ease of the life of just hanging out all day.
Except that really he just wants to remain independently wealthy so he can hang out all day.
Right. Yes, exactly. And at the end, there's this weird little twist about it, but I mean, I don't want to spoil anything.
Don't do it.
But I feel like I need to.
Nope.
Don't do it. Okay. I won't. I won't spoil anything. But I'm just
Be
saying,
strong,
like,
DJ. Resist.
yeah. How do I explain this in metaphor? What do I say?
Don't.
Don't.
Just don't do it.
Okay. Well, how about this? We're not worried about the guy. We're not worried about him at all. He's not worried about himself, and I guess the whole point of the movie is that he finishes what he was set out to do, but in just such a weird way that and live life to its fullest. So
Okay.
there we go. That's it. Live life to the fullest, and you can still accomplish what you want to do.
All right.
But my favorite scene, I didn't really have one. I really loved the lenses that they used to portray certain characters, and just the lighting and everything just was. I loved that part of the film.
Nice.
And yeah, that's it. That's
So another 10.
no, no. This one's stretching.
9
It's
and a
just.
half, which
No,
counts.
is that right? No halves in this show. That would be a 10. No, so I'm going with a 7 on this one. I really did like it. I would own it, but Penny's like, oh, we're not even touching this one with a 10-foot pole again. Like she would have rated it a 2, if that. I don't-
Wow.
Yeah, she did not like the film, but
It was those lenses really put it over the top.
yeah, exactly. Maybe that's what it was. I think really
So
because
you
it
just
was.
really enjoed like the cinematography of the
I
film.
did. I really did. But I can see it's very womanizing, very like I said, penis envy. Just not. I don't know.
Okay. Just a big pissing contest?
Right. I mean, look who. I mean, Snoop Dogg. Really? Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. Well, yeah, and lots of weed, lots of other
Well,
drugs. You know. Definitely this was rated R. I'm surprised it didn't get further than that. Yeah. But I recommend it if you like poetry. Really,
And penises.
yes. Penises and poetry. That's not the name of the show, but
I was hoping.
Sounds like the podcast title.
I know, right? I don't know how. I don't
It
know.
has that nice
I-
alliteration feel to it.
Yeah, I think we got it.
Why'd you have to say it like that?
He's like, no, I can't.
Oh my god.
I have to make it explicit for 2 words.
Oh, I make it.
Crackhead Blue says yes.
Oh
That's
gosh.
the title. She votes yes.
Oh, wow.
Overruled.
Overruled. I wonder if iTunes would edit the penis out. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I
We'll
mean, it's not
see.
even like you used a dirty slang
It's a
word.
medical
That's the
term.
scientific
It's a
term.
medical
right.
term.
That's true. That's true. We'll probably get a lot of downloads on this one.
And then they'll be like, what is this?
Uh,
This has nothing to do with penises.
right?
Dang it!
Oh god. All right. So that's all I have to say about that, shall we?
Forrest.
But how about let's move on to Dumbo, shall we?
Oh, perfect.
Yay.
Speaking 10 minutes ago about a fire in a circus.
Right. So this is your classic love story between a pachyderm and its mom. And there's so much accurate, yes. But there's so much more to it. These wonderful kids who were orphaned and then not orphaned get their daddy back, and daddy now has to help this elephant give birth, and lo and behold, it's Jumbo. Jumbo Jr., that's right. And you know what? Now Jumbo Jr. has these big old ears. I don't know if you know the story.
He is so cute.
He is cute. Looks just like the animated version, I think.
A lot of it does look a lot like the animated version. Like, a lot of the shots were, like, shot for shot from.
Yes.
But, yeah.
And it
Super
really,
cute little elephant.
it really is kind of the same story,
Except also not at all.
except also not at all, right? Like,
Yeah.
but so Dumbo is now trying to get to his mom. Really, and you know, there's the side story with the kids who miss their mom and really want to get that pachyderm to its mom because they don't have their mom. So, you know, so that was
Plus,
a
they're
neat
friends,
part.
and you want your friends to be happy.
Right, exactly. But let me tell you, my favorite scene was when Dumbo showed that he could fly in the circus, with the clowns and the fire, and
Oh, yeah.
and how that worked. I really liked that. I was a lot disappointed that Timothy the Mouse was not as present as he was.
Well, they did try to make it more realistic. That's why there were kids and like this whole side story with the family, because they wanted it to be more human side of it, I guess.
Yeah, I could see that,
So
but
Timothy
I really
was there. You saw him, and like you saw things that were very much from the cartoon. It
Oh,
started with
very
the
much.
Stork and the Casey Jr.
yeah.
Which I really loved that. That made me really happy.
I almost screamed out loud when I saw that. I was so excited about that.
With a big smile.
Yes. That made me happy. Yeah, Casey Jr. was awesome. But yes, here's my thought, and I say you have the ability to go back and redo this. So what you should do is make Timothy the Mouse maybe not no speaking role, but more of an important get the feather to Dumbo kind of a thing. You train the mouse, tell the mouse, go give this to Dumbo, and then he could get to places that humans can't get to. I think
see
that
what you're saying.
Yeah, give him more. So go back to the drawing board, rewrite the script, and
Rewrite and re-release the movie.
Yes, please.
Yes, do it right now. It didn't do super great at the box office, so here's your chance.
Right, and do it in a month, please.
Yeah, I mean, because nothing else from Disney is coming out this year.
Right. Well, yeah, I know.
Lies. I went in really hoping that I would really, really like this movie. And I do. I like it. But I felt like it was fragmented. I felt like it felt rushed. And I mean, it was beautiful. Of course it was. Everything like that old-timey circus aesthetic is my jam, and it makes me so happy. But it left me at the end. I was like, yeah, okay. So I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite.
I liked
that elephant was really cute.
The elephant was super cute, and I really liked the sciencey stuff that the girl had.
Yeah,
that was neat.
The little girl was all about, the world of tomorrow.
I want you to recognize me for my mind, not my
right, exactly.
my ability to jump or on a high wire backwards.
Right. Well, you could have picked up some act. Nope.
Nope.
Not compromising at all.
No. And Danny DeVito. Oh my gosh.
I loved him. He was so cute. He
was awesome. He needs to be in more stuff. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't know if they're still running. If they're still making new episodes or if it got canceled, the Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He's been working on that forever.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so he's working.
Okay.
He's just... I've probably totally lost nerd cards on that one, but
No way. No, you'll get them back. Don't worry.
I'll pick them up elsewhere.
That's right.
But yeah, so I thought it was visually very pretty. I thought that some of the story points that they brought up were really smart additions. And then some of them I was like, why did they even do that? That's not even, it doesn't help anything.
Yeah.
I did not care for the ending, which I won't tell anybody what it is because I am not a spoiler like some people.
What? Yeah. What? I would never.
It was, I thought it was like, wah, wah.
Yeah, I felt the ending.
It didn't make sense.
No, I know. I felt there could have been a bigger ending, I suppose. But I really loved, and like I said about the last film, I loved how the lenses that were used and just how it was put together, and the matching Disneyland. I mean, honestly,
it was beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. I loved looking through Dumbo's eyes. I wish we looked through them more. I feel like we looked through Dumbo's eyes only at the beginning.
Well, it was a lot also when he was high up.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
got to. They used the fisheye lens, so you have like the view of his.
His view.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The view of his view. Got
The
it?
view of
Okay.
his view.
Just making sure I'm following along.
I know. I got distracted by the chat. I was like, "Wahanu."
Oh,
But,
there's.
from his view.
Oh, okay.
The world from his view is
Yes.
like the fisheye lenses.
And the one scene when they were practicing with him flying to do an act, the
Yeah.
one scene where this big old baby Dumbo elephant flying around, but you don't see where he's at, that felt weird. It was like, how is it that you not know where he is? That doesn't make
Well,
any
she was-
sense.
She was on a trapeze pointed in one direction.
Yeah.
No affiliation with the band. And so it would be hard for her to, she's got blind spots. She has no side view mirrors going on.
Yeah.
And he was flying around pretty erratically. So,
Well, don't you think
can
you'd hear
see-
those flappy ears?
yeah, I
Flappity
do.
flap,
I hear my
flap.
dog's flappy ears all the time.
See? But overall, though, I mean, just that one scene was like weird to me.
Okay.
I
I thought that it was weird that like, hey, we met this lady, and then all of a sudden, oh, hug me, everything is safe now. Oh, I'm so happy you're not a dead baby. It's like, what the
I know.
hell just happened there?
that is. But how about Michael Keaton's performance?
I love him always.
How does he go from Batman to supervillain? That's just how.
Oh, that's right, acting.
Oh yes, that's what he did. He did it. He did it. I
But-
believed he was a bad guy.
Don't believe it. He's a nice guy in real life.
I hope so. I hope he's one of those nice ones.
I've heard tell that he's a nice guy.
Yeah. So Beth, what do you rate this one? What do you rate Dumbo?
On the strength of the visuals alone, I would give it. I'm not gonna qualify it. I'm just gonna say I'll give it a 7.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna say 7. Yeah.
No, let's say 7.
Well, I was gonna drop it to a 6, and then I'm like, no, that doesn't seem right. So I'll just stick with 7, and then I'll cry about it later.
Okay. Okay.
Not really,
John,
but
JM,
I'll beat myself up about it. How dare you judge this movie?
how dare you? Teacher Jam Strauss gave it a 9.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's myself, I think I would have to give it a 7 as well because it only had one of the songs really.
Well, Pink Elephants was there.
Yeah, it was.
And the shape of the elephant bubbles was strikingly similar to the animated Pink
Wasn't
Elephants.
it? That really was.
Yeah.
That really
And
was.
okay, so I will totally give it points for the fact that instead of being freaked out by the pink elephants, Dumbo was just sitting there watching them going, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, he
Like,
was
he
very
was all
enamored
happy
with
watching it. Instead of in the cartoon where he was just like drunk.
it. Drunk, right?
Oh,
Exactly.
champagne for baby Jumbo! No booze for the baby.
No booze for the baby. That sounds like a good title too.
No booze for the baby.
Yeah.
I don't know, penises and poetry.
Yeah,
I think is
penises
the
and
winner.
poetry I think is better. Sorry, DJ.
How about-
Still overruled.
Penises and poetry with no booze for the baby. The whole title. That's a long
I don't
title.
think you should put penises and baby in the same sentence.
You're
Yeah, it just
probably
gets
right.
awkward.
That's
It's
true.
demonetized.
Yeah, right? Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay. Anyway, shall we be done with that?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move
Yeah.
on, shall we?
Yes.
Let's move on to the movie clips, shall we?
Do it.
Our challenge last week was met by Just Joe, who guessed
Yes.
Miss Congeniality.
Yeah, I totally want to be here when I grow up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a very good aspiration.
Crackhead Blue was surprised that I got it.
Really?
Good
Why was
job.
she
Yeah,
she's like,
surprised?
You've seen that movie? I go, yeah, I've seen that movie.
Who hasn't seen that movie, right?
Yeah.
All right.
people.
Here is the next movie. I'm going to try not to blow your mic up so you can hear it. All right, y'all
Okay.
ready for this? Do, do.
Sorry.
All right, here we go.
What are you doing?
Hey, you leave me alone. Just get out of here and leave me alone.
Oh, I see. You're just gonna sit there feeling sorry for yourself.
You tell me why not. This whole thing was my fault. We should have never been here in the first place.
True.
Supposed to be at the lake. We were sitting by a warm fire right now.
There we go. That's not very much. I know what is like 30 seconds worth, but
It wasn't much.
That's all it should be, really.
yeah.
It shouldn't be like 10 minutes long, Deej.
I mean, some of those guessing shows on the radio where you have to figure out a song, it's like literally 3 seconds or less sometimes. You have to figure it out.
Oh,
true.
gosh. Oh, those are hard. I can't do those. That's so tough. Well, maybe I could if like it was a Weird Al song, I'd probably get it.
Yeah.
Other
Well,
than that.
stuff, that's like, that runs in your blood. You just instantly know.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And he's got a lot going on these days. He's in the Orient, I guess, somewhere overseas. Weird Al. Anyway, I don't need to talk about Weird Al. But hey,
The Orient.
yeah, give that a guess, and send us a text 512 podcast. Let us know what you think that is. Da, da, da.
Do it.
And it is inspired by some events today. I'll tell you about it next week.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, streaming. First off, Beth, what are you streaming right now?
Currently, Apollo 13.
Oh, yeah. And,
Like right now as we're doing this?
and you know,
Okay.
Apollo 11 is in theaters right now.
I know. Joe, I'm always watching something.
Yeah,
I always-
I think I knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have it on mute so I can see the
See
captions.
the pretty stuff.
That's okay. I've been gaming while we're doing this.
Really?
Very
Oh,
good.
I don't know.
Applaud your multitasking skills.
I don't know how you do it because, like,
I'm okay at it.
oh, good. Like, I couldn't possibly. I barely can look at the YouTube to get my thing started up so you can hear that while I'm looking at show notes. And oh, my goodness.
But you're doing such a good job.
Thank you. You him too. So anything we want to talk about in the streaming wise? I don't have.
Oh, Santa Clarita Diet season 3 just dropped.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I haven't
Yeah.
even finished the second
I-
one.
Joe doesn't like it.
I started the first season because I love Timothy Oliphant. It was recommended by a friend, and I started watching it, and I chuckled a lot. But I don't know, man. It just seemed too stupid. Like I like stupid stuff, but that one just I couldn't get into it, and I think it was. Maybe I wasn't in the right mindset for it, but there was just some stuff in there that I'm just like, yeah, that's a little too dumb. Like
You're allowed to not like things, Joe. It's okay.
I know, but I really wanted to like it.
Yeah. I understand that.
Yeah.
I get
I
it.
wanted to like Dumbo. I'm there with you.
Well, but a 7 means you liked it.
Yeah, it does. I liked things about it.
Yeah.
There's no way it would get higher than a 7, though.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
So no, I get what you're saying, Joe. It is goofy, but I don't know. It appealed to me because I have a
Yeah.
goofy side.
Yeah, I mean I do too, and I like I said I laughed along with a lot of it, especially one of the earlier episodes where she's puking all over the house that they're trying to show.
Right.
Man, that was like so funny to me.
That
but
was
just
hilarious.
overall, I didn't even finish the first season.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Yeah, I gave up on it.
Yeah, we streamed the
Ma-
first season in like a day.
Oh wow.
I think I watched maybe 3 or 4 episodes, and I just gave up.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try it again. I don't know.
When you have nothing else to do, give it
Yeah.
a try. If not,
Yeah.
you don't have to watch anymore. It's okay.
It is okay. We'll watch it for
Blue
you.
says she dropped.
But
But Blue says she
speaking
missed
of,
on a huge chunk of audio.
Oh, it might have just been Discord, hopefully.
Yeah, I heard you guys just fine. Maybe it was me. I don't know.
Speaking of Timothy Oliphant, Deadwood movie's coming.
I
Oh
know.
yeah.
Oh my
excited for that.
goodness.
Yeah.
Since we're kind of talking about streaming stuff.
No,
That's
I'm
future
fully
streaming stuff.
fully there with you on that one.
Future
Totally counts.
streaming.
Good job. Future streaming movies.
That's it. Yeah. So it's gonna be good. Cool. All right. So shall we move on?
Sure.
Because Penny and I are streaming Arrow. Apparently, I didn't finish it, so we're gonna keep finishing that one.
There's a
Keep
few things on
finishing.
my to-stream list. I just haven't got around to starting them.
Oh yeah, I have
Okay.
a lot on my stream list.
Oh, me too. Our
But then I'm like, ooh, Apollo 13.
yeah.
A movie I have seen probably a million times.
See, I do the same thing, and Penny's like, "Why are we watching this again? We need to watch
like
something
it.
new."
Because I like it.
Yeah, if something's good, you can watch it over and over again.
Oh, exactly.
Agreed.
Exactly. But yeah, you should see my to watch list. I think there must be like 80 movies in that thing going. Okay, I want to watch this. And it's like, and I don't even get to it. Something new will pop up, and I'm like, oh, let's watch this. And I'm like,
Yep.
and I don't know why, but I can only watch 1 or 2 episodes a night. So
Because you have to go to sleep.
I guess so. Yeah.
Well, you're on spring break right now. Now you can catch up.
You'd think, but today was spent like drilling holes in the wall and moving my my podcast stuff to my room, and just like it's been crazy. Which is why we're not live tonight on YouTube.
Oh.
I was wondering about that. I was trying to find the show, actually.
Oh, were you? Yeah, we're not live
Yeah, I was
tonight.
looking for it. Okay.
Unfortunately. When I switched computers and everything, and so when I went to do that, I forgot that there was one more adapter I needed to buy for that. Now I could have used one of my old computers, wouldn't have that been great? But then I realized my room is a disaster and nobody wants to see that live.
That's
So-
why I never did the video of me, because I'm like, I'm a disaster and no one wants to see that live.
But eventually we will be doing stuff like that. So you'll see. We'll have our spots set up so we can do video. Eventually.
At some point. in
We
life.
just have to build our Patreon stuff because,
Yep.
That-
You can do live shows on Twitch even.
yeah, which would be
That'd
fun.
good- You can set up like a 4-camera setup and have everybody's smiling face and it'd be great.
That would be awesome. And then I could just record that, stick it up on the
Yep.
YouTube. Yeah, totally.
Oh, dear.
So, all right. Hey, let's move on to next week's openings, shall we?
Okay.
I'm just going to name the 3 biggie ones. Best of Enemies. Shazam.
So big, I've never even heard of it.
Yep.
What? You haven't heard of this? Oh my gosh! So, Best of Enemies. It's about the one of the presidents of the KKK and one of the biggest advocates for equal rights.
Oh,
And-
that one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay,
And they
I know what
pair
you're
up
talking about now.
together. It's just so crazy. Best of Enemies. Shazam.
Shazam!
Did you hear that one?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Never heard of it.
I'm actually, I'd like to see it. I hear it's super funny.
It's much like the movie Big, but with superpowers.
You mean Captain Marvel?
Nope. that was the last one. That was last month's.
No, this one's
No, but
DC
His
version.
his name is Captain Marvel.
Is it?
Shazam?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. But that's the DC version.
Shazam is just his power word,
That's right.
Oh.
It is. It is.
Okay.
which is an acronym for the gods that he summons to get his powers.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We can dive into that nerd story another time.
After we
yeah,
see
we're gonna have
it.
to talk about this, Joe. I am not well versed in
that's not
Shazamery
spoilers.
at all,
That's all.
so.
That should be.
Wait, no. We have a second. Why don't you say something about it right now? Explain
No,
this.
I don't. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Go see the movie.
Okay.
Let's just promote.
Okay.
Go in to see the movie, and then we could talk about it after.
Because it'll all be explained in
Mm-hmm.
the movie, we hope.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Okay, cool. And then lastly, Pet Cemetery.
Oh, that looks pretty good.
I have mixed feelings on that one.
I do too,
I would
but
expect nothing less.
dang it, John Lithgow.
I feel like they're just going for current jump scare movie tropes in this, where the original, I mean, it's not a great movie, but the original was a little more like kind of thriller suspenseful. They didn't rely on those jump scares of
Yeah.
modern. I feel like the weaker your horror movie is, the more you're
more
gonna
jump
have to
scares you
rely.
have.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I agree with that.
And it kind of bums me out that it looks like it's just one of these, paranormal activity era movies.
Yes.
which I will not watch.
Right. DJ will not view this film.
Why not?
Because
Scared of them?
he has cats in his house
Yep.
and
Ghosts as well, and scare me
and
to death.
there's a pet cemetery. There's probably a horse in there somewhere.
Ah!
Wait, you have legit ghosts in your house, you think?
Oh gosh, yes. They laid the okay. Just the other day, we had to get up, and I wake up at 5 a.m. to take care of Penny, and I have an alarm that I set to get up.
Okay.
It's across the room, because if it's not across the room, I'm not
Yeah,
getting
you won't
up.
get up.
Yeah,
Oh, good. I'm glad it's not just me.
yeah. So
That's why I have 10 snoozes, because I suffer from the same.
oh yeah,
3
my
different alarms
snoozes
set.
terrible. So anyway, I set it the night before. It's ready to go, set as usual. It's always 5 a.m. Always doing that. I turn it on. I know it's on because I see the little dot. The little dot says it's on. Penny went to go turn it on, and I said, "No, wait, it's already on. Look, there's a little dot." She says, "Yes. Oh, I see the dot. So we don't need to turn it on." We go to bed. We wake up at 7 in the morning or 8. 7:30 to take care of her. The alarm did not go off. I get up and look at the alarm. It is not on. It was turned off.
Tricky.
And this is not something that cats can do. This is like a little clicky button. It's not like you could step on it and turn it on and off. You actually physically have to move it. And because it's
I don't think ghosts can operate clicky buttons.
They can.
just
Sometimes
throw-
they can,
just-
but they have to be really strong.
they can just throw dishes and move chairs.
oh gosh, yeah, and stack stuff, because we've had shoes stacked in front of us before. We figured that's Penny's mom.
That's
You're
the
right.
cat.
No human being would stack shoes like this.
Right.
Nice.
Exactly. Thank you for that. But
Well, until you get actual physical contact, then I don't want to hear about it. No, I'm
how about
We have
this?
some stuff to talk about afterwards, Joe.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
How about this? There will never be actual physical contact because I asked them not to. I was
Because DJ
very
can run
polite
very
about
quickly.
it. Yes. No, thank you. Scare
What
me.
about everybody else in your house?
Who
Oh, you
they
don't care about that.
no.
No, I don't have to be faster than the ghost.
I just have to be faster than you.
Yep, exactly. Bingo.
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
how that works. Thank you very much.
Terrible. All right.
So, Pet Cemetery. I may watch it for nostalgia because of the original.
And just
we'll
watch
see.
the original if you want the nostalgia. The new one, you're going to watch because they're trying to make it better.
I feel like this one's not going to be nostalgic at all.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Just the previews that we've seen, like this little kid crew that's running around, like
Right.
that wasn't a thing, and I don't know.
I hear ya. I believe it. I'm with you on that.
I hope they
We'll
don't
see.
try to remake Cujo. They seem to be making a lot of Stephen King.
Well, you just put it in the ether.
Oh.
so
But I don't want it because I can't watch it. I can't watch the whole
you need to
lot.
take
Uh-uh.
it back right now.
Yeah.
You take it
Taking
back.
back.
I sucked it back in.
There you go. I could even edit that crap out right there.
Ooh, just do that. That's even better.
Didn't even happen.
Never happened.
Oh gosh. Neither did the penis stuff. That's gone too. No.
No, that's
Nope, that's the title.
Crap.
Oh, back to the streaming thing real quick.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Having watched that episode of Twilight Zone just now,
Oh.
the show, I'm almost like I was talking with Blue, like I don't really want to subscribe to this CBS thing. And then while we were sitting here talking, I'm like, well, what if we just wait till all the shows are out and available? We subscribe for 1 month, binge
Yeah.
it, and then cancel it.
Yeah.
Or like, is there a free month trial?
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. You sign up
Because
for,
that's always
for
a good
free
way to do it.
You get a free month and then boom, cancel it.
Yeah.
Just binge the shit out of that. Oop, I didn't mean to cuss. Binge the hell out of that show. And
That's okay.
It's the way
you
to
can
do
edit
it.
that too.
Listen, I do always make this explicit no matter what.
Just in
Aw,
case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
There's so much swearing that could be had.
there could be. It could be.
But I always forget because you're so innocent and sweet.
Aw.
Yeah, I try to keep it clean because you don't say any bad words. So I'm like, oh, I feel like I shouldn't say half of my vocabulary. That's
Right?
a normal thing.
Oh my goodness. Let me turn off my swear filter.
Yeah, you should hear. Yeah, the way Blue and I talk to each other at home, it's terrible.
I don't mind. I don't know why I don't. I just don't. I think when I was a teenager, I did, and it was just I was like, okay, I got it done. I don't need it anymore.
You just worked it right out of your system, all the swearing.
Oh my gosh, I was
It's like
horrible.
when people drink underage and then they drink a lot underage and then they turn 21 and they're like, ugh, booze.
Booze. Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
as much fun when it's legal.
Right. Now that I'm an adult, I'm like, all
The
right.
swearing equivalent of like your dad finding you smoking a cigarette, so he makes you smoke a whole pack.
Wow.
Which
Yeah.
my dad never did that to me, but it's like in stories
Yeah, I've
and
heard
like
about that.
movies.
Yeah, my dad didn't. I never did that. So.
Yeah, I never smoked anything either. So
Yeah. Yeah.
not life experience.
All right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, shall we move on to
So-
box office numbers? Shall we do the math?
Sure. Is that what's next?
That's what's next.
Do it. Do
Let's
the
do it.
math.
All right, do the math. Okay, coming in at number 5, also in the title, 5 Feet Apart.
Oh,
They made 6.1 million this week.
what
this
lovely
week.
symmetry. This
That's
year.
right. This year. Well, this year was more like 35 million. Wow, that's a lot. Then number 4, which I haven't seen yet, but came out just recently. Number 4, 6.3 million. It's called Unplanned. Yeah, I think that's related to an unplanned pregnancy.
Penises and babies.
Yes,
Penises and poetry.
that's right. That's right. So that we didn't see that one, but then number 3, Captain Marvel fell from number 2.
Eh?
Yep. But hey, they're not hurting $20 million this week. Their grand
Yeah, I don't-
total $353 million.
I don't see them hurting.
Yeah, I was trying to win the
for
lottery about that much money just recently. I just need to have a hit movie from Marvel is all I need.
Right?
Right?
Or
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Go ahead. Moving on.
Number 2 fell from number 1. It was Us.
So good.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk about that last week, Beth? Because you weren't on the show that I was on, where I think. We
No,
talked
I
about it.
didn't. I don't like to like if I miss a show with something
Yeah,
big
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about it, I don't like to repeat it just because then it feels like
gotcha.
we have 4 episodes with all the same movie on it.
Sure.
Which
But,
she knows I don't mind, but
For those
I
of you who
trust her.
care, I thought it was amazing, and I would give it at least a 9, maybe a 10.
Wow.
I thought
Yeah,
it
it was
really
pretty good.
good.
I liked it too.
So
So cool.
Okay, cool.
And then number 1, can you guess what number 1 was? Anybody?
Dumbo made it to number 1.
It did. $45
Holy cowbell.
million this weekend.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, it hit number 1. It's a kids movie. It's safe to
It
bring the
is,
kids to.
When I was looking up times to go see it yesterday, like I put in Dumbo in the search bar and everything came up. Dumbo fails to take flight at the box office. So
Lies.
I mean,
well, at least
I don't
according to
trust
Box Office Mojo.
them because they suck, but
Yeah,
you can't trust the reviewers other than us.
that's true.
Did you guys talk about the Maw preview? Did you guys see that trailer? For Maw?
Oh, we haven't talked about the preview, but yes, I've seen it. It looks scary and awesome at the same time.
Ooh, I haven't seen
Yeah.
this.
I think it was in front of us when we went to see Us.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
I'm gonna look it
Pretty
up.
interesting. Yeah.
Sorry,
pretty weird
Apollo
looking.
13. I've seen you a lot.
Ha!
I'm gonna go look this up.
She's gonna look it up. What did you think of Us? Just really quickly while we're still on that topic. Just Joe.
Me or
Me-
oh,
Joe, yeah.
I really liked it. I thought there might have been a little bit of exposition, a little bit too much of exposition, because it would have been nice to just kind of like, drop it with some unanswered questions. But I felt like they went a little bit too far out of the way to really drive a point home on, why they're there,
Yeah.
where they came from, that kind of a thing.
Yes.
I'll be honest and say that I didn't see the twist coming.
Right.
Like I thought about it for a second, but I was like, nah, that's too on the nose. And then okay, well, I don't know. I guess I did, but didn't see it coming. Does that make sense? Like I thought,
Yeah.
that could be, no, that's too obvious. That's not the way they went. But
right.
I
I
see
liked
what
it
you're
though.
saying.
I think Jordan Peele. I look forward to everything he's gonna come out with. Let's just put it that way.
Yes,
Excellent.
I would agree with that.
And like I said, that Twilight Zone episode, just man, it's really good. And his narration in the beginning, and he's just channeling Rod Serling. It's great. It's great.
Yeah, I only hear
Nice.
good things about this Twilight Zone. I really do want to.
Yeah, I
see
haven't
that.
heard anything poo about it, so I'm for it 100%. Ooh, The Meg. That's a terrible movie. I'm gonna watch that later.
Is that on Netflix?
No, it's on demand is
Oh, okay. I wonder if it's
movie
on
trailers. Oh, I did see the Dora the Explorer trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much how I feel about it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
It's gonna be great.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
it's-
it's gonna be fabulistic.
No, I don't know.
You know, it's I was trying to do a fun little segue, but I am having trouble with this segue. I was looking for in the box office
Yeah.
the Nancy Drew
Oh.
film and the Hidden Staircase.
That's
And
like really hard to find. The only person who got to see it was you because you were the only person who found it.
I suppose so. And I'm looking at it in the box office mojo, and it's like, it's not. I just went to number 92, and it's still not there.
Because
So-
only one person saw it, and it was DJ.
It was, well, two people, because Penny saw it too.
but
So
you guys count as one
yeah.
person because you went at the same time.
that's true. That's a good point. And
Doesn't count. That is stupid logic. Don't listen to me.
I love your logic. But so the segue was that on Patreon, you guys get to see a new midweek review that's coming out tomorrow. Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job
It'll be
with
out-
that.
It'll be out while you're waiting for me to finish editing this one.
Which will take a long time because I've said some things that need to be edited.
No, I don't really edit stuff out.
No, but you said you would, so do it.
I don't know. We'll see. Do it. We'll see.
Whoa.
We'll see. Okay, I might have to. All right. Well,
You can edit that.
yeah. Future movies and trailers.
Star Wars. Go ahead.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Endgame.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
well,
That's future for sure.
And Endgame has a confirmed runtime of 180 minutes, so do not buy any drinks. Do not
Oh,
buy anything.
wow.
Cowbell.
180
Man, a
minutes.
Shevitz that's long.
3 hours, guys. So
That's Titanic
Wow.
long.
And
take a bath. Go to the bathroom before you get there. Maybe take an empty bottle inside with you.
Right?
I don't
On the
know,
bright
figure it out.
side, hopefully not a lot of rushing water like in Titanic.
right? No kidding. Wow. Yeah. Jeez. It's a good thing I use the
Blue says,
RunP app.
"Ew."
You know, just
Yeah,
saying.
it's a good thing that you
Oh, is
have
that
that.
Not a
Is that when
sponsor.
it tells you like a good time to go?
Yes.
Take a bathroom. break?
Yes.
You might just want to wear a diaper, DJ. You're not going to want to miss
Yeah,
anything.
maybe. I think adult diapers would be okay in this.
I don't know if
instance.
you've seen the commercials now. Now they're pretty.
Well, nobody will see it. It'll be under the kilt, so that'll be fine.
I don't know. If I were wearing a kilt, I would definitely wear
Oh, you-
pretty man panties.
If you were wearing a kilt, you can totally make the empty bottle.
Work? Yeah, maybe.
That's
You know
true.
what? It's a great idea. And it's a dark theater. It'll just be weird when I'm. Never mind.
Man, they're going to take my Scottish card away because I said man panties and kilt in the same sentence.
He did it again. Oh, boy. So there's a movie I just saw in front of another scary movie called The Lodge.
Oh.
That one looks kind of scary. So, like, I can't explain it. It's hard to explain because while I'm looking at it, I'm trying to type out, oh my gosh, it's a new scary movie, The Lodge. And it's probably going to be jump scares. It looks like supernatural type stuff. Scares
Probably.
me to death.
I saw that there's a new Annabelle coming. Also,
New Annabelle?
Yes, a new
How many
Annabelle.
is this
comes
now?
home
Is
or
this like
something like
4
that?
Annabelles?
I don't know.
That's a lot of Annabelles.
It is. That's true.
Annabelle
preview for a
4,
movie.
the Annabelliest.
A new Bill Murray and Adam Driver
Yes!
movie coming called The Dead Don't Die.
Yeah. Yes.
I will view this. It looks
Yeah,
super
that
funny.
looks- Yeah, it looks really good.
yeah.
What are you thinking? I'm thinking zombies.
Zombies. What?
What?
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
ghouls.
ghouls. Yeah, the way he says that is like so Adam Driver.
It is.
too.
It's very Adam Driver.
Yeah, it's great.
Looking
Blue's
forward to
just
that
excited that we brought up something involving Adam Driver.
one. Yay!
Well, I'm an Adam Driver fanboy too.
Oh, good.
Well,
Excellent.
What's
excellent.
not to fanboy?
Honestly,
He's great.
yeah, I'm I wasn't until I met Blue that I learned more about Adam Driver, and it was like, oh, thank
He's
goodness
so good.
she turned me on to that. So
He's awesome pretty much in everything he's in.
he is.
I agree with that completely.
Absolutely.
And other things. Just a beautiful
yes.
guy. In all aspects.
All aspects. Was it a pun? Oh, no, anyway.
No, it wasn't. But if you want me to start talking about his ass, go ahead. I'll bring it up.
Dear.
Blue says the new name of the show is Penis is Poetry and Adam Driver.
All right, that's done. She just named our show.
You win, Blue.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh boy. The Art of Self-Defense is another one coming out. Yeah, just a guy who's afraid of everything who goes in to learn karate or taekwondo or whatever it is that he decides to learn. Mostly self-defense.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have
And,
not
seen
seen
that one.
anything for this.
that was in front of the movie. In front of the movie we watched, Hotel Mumbai. So it's probably a independent.
Gotcha.
So, and then I keep seeing trailers of Lucy in the Sky, but I'm not sure what that's all about.
I feel like I saw one trailer on that.
Yeah,
Please hold.
she says,
what it's
"Please
about."
hold,"
Lucy in the Sky.
and I was like, "Is this about drugs?" Or because so this gal goes to space and then she feels like
after an awe-inspiring experience in outer space, an
Oh,
astronaut
right.
returns to Earth and starts to lose touch with reality in a world that now seems too small. Well, that sounds like a bummer.
yeah, it's
Ooh,
it's
John
interesting.
Hamm, Dan Stevens,
Juan
Natalie
Camon.
Portman, Coleman Domingo, Ellen Burstyn. That's a pretty big cast.
Yeah. So
I liked Natalie Portman in Annihilation.
yeah, so did I.
I like
l-
Natalie Portman
loved
most
it.
of the time.
I loved Annihilation. So yeah. But anyway, all right. Any more future films trailers you want to talk about?
You know, I was watching the first time I saw a trailer for The Missing Link,
Yes.
like the animation with the Sasquatch or the Yeti.
Right.
I thought it looked kind of doofy, but the
Yeah.
more I see different trailers for it, the funnier it gets to me.
Right. I was thinking the same
So,
thing.
Yeah, like the first time I saw it, I was like, okay, whatevs. And the one I saw yesterday, I was like, ha ha, that's funny. I should go see that movie. So
Yeah.
whoever's in charge of their trailers is really earning their paycheck.
They are.
And then there was another movie about a Yeti. I think it's called Everest, and the little baby Yeti's name is Everest, and he's super, super cute. And we just thought it was really funny that, like, in one sitting at the movie theater, we saw animated creatures that represented both of my dogs.
Was it
Like Dumbo
Abominable?
with elfy inner ears. And it's Abominable.
That's
You're
it.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw that
But-
trailer too. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it looks pretty cute. That big old puppy Yeti.
Yep.
So...
Yeah, I think Missing Link is a hard pass. for
Hard
me.
pass.
Yeah. Sorry,
I
man.
mean, unless Blue wants to see it.
Oh.
And then you'll swallow the pride and go see a movie you didn't want to see. What a good guy.
Aw.
Brownie points.
Just Joe, good guy. I keep seeing new trailers for Angry Birds 2 and Toy
I've
Story
still only
4.
seen the one.
Yeah, the new trailer makes it look a little bit better,
Okay.
but I've never really been an Angry Birds fan, I suppose. But yeah, and then of course the Toy Story 4 trailer looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah, where you
God.
were actually able to see something that's going to happen.
Yeah,
in the movie.
yeah,
I was like, oh, what?
yeah.
King of the Monsters?
Oh yes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Godzilla movie?
That's coming
Definitely.
soon, right?
I will put
hope
that in
that's
my
good.
eyes.
Yeah, I will too. So, all right. Well, I think we should wrap that up.
Star Wars.
Next
Yeah,
Star Wars.
definitely.
Some little movie
Yes.
called Star Wars.
I don't even. Who brought that up?
I don't know.
Some action,
What's-
some action space adventure thing. That's
Yeah,
probably
it's
just
some
going
weird
you don't go
sci-fi
anywhere.
thing, and
Yeah.
it's probably just a sci-fi movie masquerading as a
Yeah.
like
It's
a.
just- it's a one-off.
a
It's a
slasher
Is that the
movie.
official title?
No.
Oh,
We don't know it yet.
darn it. So let's.
People
Hey,
are running in circles like chickens with their heads cut off, freaking out that we still don't have a title for this film.
They're waiting for a celebration. It
Yep.
makes
Of
sense.
course
It makes
they
sense
are.
to me,
I
too.
know that, and you know that, and
Yep.
Blue knows
So why is
that.
everybody upset about it?
Because people want it's instant gratification culture that we live
I
in.
know.
Yeah,
They want
that's
it
true.
now. I want
true.
it now, but I know that I have to wait like 2 weeks.
Yep. You gotta
So
wait.
hold on, guys. Hold on. Be strong.
Hold on.
And we'll probably get a trailer in front of Endgame. I wouldn't imagine.
I'm guessing we will.
It's going to drop at the same time. There's that episode 9 panel on, I think it's the 12th. And they're going to drop probably both the title and the teaser. And then the first place
Sure.
you'll be able to see it in person is on Endgame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would imagine that's how they're gonna roll it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how they roll.
Yeah.
Right. Well, hey, I have a challenge for you guys. Well, it's sort of a challenge. Next week.
Oh yeah, this was that challenge that you didn't discuss with anybody.
That-
Oh, yeah, the surprise.
The surprise. Here we go. Technology that does not or did not exist at the making of the film.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
All of
That works.
Every
the whole
piece of
thing.
technology in every single movie did not exist.
There you go.
Currently
That's true.
still
That's
doesn't.
true.
I mean,
Currently, or then, yeah.
Yes.
even my lightsabers are not actually lightsabers.
Yeah. I win.
He does.
He wins
I
us
I
the
bow to
most
Joe on that one.
movies.
He even said it faster than I did. I was like, but he had already done it. So.
Done it. Yep.
So now you have to come up with a new one. Give us a new list.
Oh
New-
gosh.
new,
Uh,
what you guys
I got
don't know
another
is the
one.
DJ goes, "What should we do this week? This or this?" And then he spends like 10 minutes trying to figure it out and like trying to decide exactly which would be the best and if it has a good theme or not. He puts
got
a lot of
another-
thought
Yeah.
into this. Ooh,
what is
Star
it?
Trek.
Star Trek.
Yes. Love Star Trek.
Transporters, replicators,
Yes.
holodecks, all that stuff.
But this is
God,
for
wouldn't it be
next
nice
week's
to have
show.
a replicator?
a replicator would be probably used
Holodeck,
every day, whereas
any of these
a holodeck
things.
would probably be, holodeck would be so amazing.
Oh gosh, I would love to have
Warp
one of those.
speed.
Yes.
Yeah. Replicator would be cool though.
Yeah.
But I mean, I
Oh,
don't know,
great, hot.
cooking- a lot of people, people enjoy cooking, so it would take the fun out of that. For those
I
people.
don't.
That's true.
enjoy
I don't
baking,
either.
But I am crap at cooking. So
Yeah.
I like eating, so it'll
Yeah,
work
see?
for
right?
me.
Perfect. It's
There you go.
for us people who are just like, ooh, I'd really like to have a delicious meal
Yeah.
right now.
I'll just walk up, walk up to it and go, "Food now, thanks."
Food.
Do
no.
the thing. Fifth Element.
Make that, make that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, let's not do it now for next week.
Well, you started it.
I did, didn't I? Oh my gosh.
Oh, I thought you wanted answers. now.
No. Next week.
Oh,
Next
this
week.
Back to
How
the
about this?
Future too.
Send it to 512 podcast.
1 second pizza. Perfect.
Yeah, yes. Blue, not now. No.
Chicken.
Oh my gosh. 512 podcast. Send it to us. Shout out at tfwmovies.com. Send us your list because I know they're out there. And I have a feeling on everybody's list it's going to be what?
Oh,
Star?
Beth, funny thing you mentioned, you just did a Fifth Element quote.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we were trying to do. We were trying to figure something out, and I had it on the table, and I was joking around, and I looked at Blue like we were trying to figure. I don't remember what it was. Trying to figure out how to open something, or it was a puzzle or something.
Oh.
And I put it on the table, and I put my hands on the table next to it, and I went. I said, "We're not gonna make it.
Yes!
Do you want it?"
Oh my god. Definitely my hero of the day. That's fantastic.
Yes.
I'll do that from time to time.
I'm just
We're not
really
gonna
happy
make it.
that you knew I said chicken and you knew it was
Yeah,
the
I
Fifth
got it.
Element.
Oh,
I
totally.
picked it up.
Oh gracious, that's fantastic.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I
Okay.
bet.
All right. So the next thing, I added a new thing. Just Joe, plug something.
I'll plug my Twitch channel.
Yes!
Let's go with... So, I stream video games 3 nights a week. We interact with the chat. We have a good time. We do song requests, so there's always a bot active to play songs that you guys can request. To find that, you can go to www.twitch.tv/apostle_OFC.
Excellent.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah.
And again, this week we'll be doing any donations that I get will go to Autism Canada. They're for autism awareness this
Which
week.
is fantastic.
I agree. Totally fantastic. Beth, you want to plug anything?
I want to plug my phone in.
That's a good idea. You probably should. Cool. All right.
The number's getting low.
Uh-oh. Well, we better wrap this up then. Let's start off by thanking Joshua Struthers. Thank you very much for that beautiful opening.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Big Checho, for our wonderful artwork. Thank you, Joe Ray, for taking care of us as usual.
Thanks for being on the show today. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I definitely enjoy being on the show.
Yay.
And I think once we get everyone's audio problems situated, everybody will enjoy being on the show every
There
week.
you go.
I
Exactly.
hope so.
I love it. Special thanks to all our cast members, DJ McGee, Jimmy Harris, and Beth Levine. Woo! And then those people that support us, Dorothy Fielden, Jackie Harris, and Penny McGee.
Ladies.
Who did all the captioning on the latest Patreon video that's about to come out. Thank you, Penny. So anyway, last but definitely not least, the listening audience. Thank you so much for listening in and
thanks for watching.
lending us your ears. But that being said, cut.
Thanks for watching Star Wars.